Hello. For this week's video, I'm going back to my that to this to that format. I took a peruse on my own channel and saw that I am missing a that to this in like quite a few months. So that's what this video is going to be. It's just very simple. I've already done my base products, which will be listed down below as well. Everything I use is always listed. Oh, the inside of this ear is so angry apparently. Let's just cover that up. It's like you can't see it, it's not there. So I think today I am going to do just like a classic me kind of look, just like going with the flow, seeing what my hands are going to do. And shh, construction still ongoing outside. I think I'm going to use mainly this Cheeryep and Freya 86 palette. She did recently come out with another collaboration palette with Cheeryep, but this is the first one. I don't know if it has like an official name because my palette is the qianyan version, which is the Cantonese name. And yes, I did butcher the pronunciation of it. Going to pick up this light gray beige here on just a very rounded domed brush and just work it into the top of the eye. I post on Thursdays, which means Halloween's tomorrow. Who's excited? It should be pouring rain all day for us in Toronto. Not always a bad thing. That means you get to go home with more candy. What do you like to do for Halloween? Are you in college? Do you go out to the bars and etc., etc.? All that jazz that goes along with that kind of lifestyle. Personally, I go to my parents' place because they still live in a predominantly child neighborhood. I don't know how else to call it. We always dress up and hand out candy to the kids. I probably won't be the one handing out the majority of the candy this year. For the last few years, I've been Cinderella. And that is always a major hit with the kids and some parents too, actually. But this year I am not going to be Cinderella, so make sure you're paying attention to Instagram and TikTok. Maybe I'll do a community post with my costume this year. It's still kid-friendly. I still like being in kid-friendly costumes. I'm going to just build up my eyelid with the Black Mirror paint pot from MAC. I really hope my fans aren't going to be disappointed. And I'm not talking about you guys. You guys are not my biggest fans. There was a group of girls last Halloween that hoofed it to my parents' house because they knew I would be there as Cinderella. And there was a couple other clusters of girls who were like, "Do you remember me? Do you remember me?" And I'm very good at playing Cinderella, so of course I remember you. But because I'm not Cinderella this year, I don't know how that's going to go down. We'll have to see how that goes. I hope the costume's good enough that it'll still be appreciated by the children. I'm just blending as it's drying. I used to be someone who I didn't full send into the club life, but like the sexy dressing and all that. And it's fun for a while, but once you reach a certain age, you don't really want to dress that way anymore, especially for Halloween and handing out candy and all that stuff. So that's why I went into the Cinderella route, and then Cinderella was so popular because again, you're handing out candy in a very child-centric area. Kid costumes are always going to be a hit. So you just have to buff the edge very, very lightly. Since I've gotten Black Track, I think it was this past August, I finally got my hands on it. I've been noticing that it's very easy to overblend the paint pot. From what I have experienced, that doesn't really happen with like my beloved Taylor Gray, Vintage Selection, Bougie as well. I use Bougie sometimes. But for the matte formula, my only reference is Taylor Gray, and it doesn't really overblend like that, but for some reason, This black mirror formulation is just really easy to do too much with and touching it too much. So if you have it and you've been struggling, it might just be what I've been experiencing and it's really hard, but just stop touching it. Try to touch it less. I'm just taking whatever is left in this fluffy brush and I'm just going back over Mr. Recycling Truck outside. Oh my goodness. Back to the Freya palette. I really want to use this like purple green duochrome in here. It's not right in the center. It's just to the left of center. I'm gonna pick it up on the Black Track brush that we used. It's like basic long bristle shadow brush. And I think I'll keep it on the lid. The one thing that's very difficult when you work with duochromes is make sure your light is split evenly around you. If you're sitting in lighting like I am, it can be kind of hard to see where you're placing the eyeshadow. I feel like sometimes I always mess up my placement because I can't see because of the multi-chrome flip that happens. It like goes invisible. And anything glittery is a pat to blend situation. So I'm just trying to scatter out the edges from that center placement. Today's tea that I'm drinking is my Lapsang Souchong. Probably pronounced that terribly as well, but it's my smoky tea. Love it. Love a good smoky tea. Last week I went to another Makeup Forever Pro Loft event and I picked up brushes. This brush here is the 216 brush and you may have seen me use before. This is the 212 that I've used in the past and this is the 216. This 216, fabulous. I used it for the first time yesterday. So good. I am almost really sad that I tried it because, and oh my gosh, shush. There is a reason why I only buy the Makeup Forever brushes at these Pro Loft events is for the sale. Buying these brushes full price, absolutely not. Buying them on sale, that's when you buy them. Can you please settle down outside? In the center right hand side at the top, there's this silver color. So I'm going to pick it up on this. You know, when you're a hypochondriac and you think that you're sick every single day in the fall, I keep thinking that I'm sick. And like, I get the littlest tickle in my throat and I'm like, it's gonna happen because we haven't been sick yet, knock on wood. And I'm gonna place this silver even more down the center, but trying to keep it as like an unblended line. And then with this one, we're also doing it on the bottom. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I think today I just want to do an eyeshadow eyeliner. So in the Freya palette, there is a black shade. I'm just gonna pick up the black shade and just hugging the lash line. I forget how crumbly this black is from Cheeryep. Not my favorite black. So I've gone around the centered lines. You know what? Let's go in with that 212 from Makeup Forever. And I'm going to use that to blend. Let's just see how it goes. So this turned into a little bit of a Halloween eye. I did have to do some cleanup on my face because I forgot how crazy that black eyeshadow is. It was just a lot of blending and fixing, blending and fixing. Not at all what I wanted this eye look to turn out to be, but that's okay. We will move on from it. I'm going to curl my lashes now. If you are using that Freya Cheeryep palette, do the eyes first because I got black eyeshadow absolutely everywhere. I forgot how loosely packed that black is in the pan. Like you can see that it's just everywhere. So that was my bad, my bad. Always a good reminder to remember your formulas before you touch them. And I'm pretty sure this is my last use of this mascara from MAC. I loved it though. I might buy it again. To finish off the eye, I'm going to do my red waterline, full red liner. Get that contrast going in the eye. I do have to reach for another brush, going back with that gray beige. And I'm just going to whiten up this space in front of the eye. Get that pop going in there. This is much darker than I was planning to go for today. I was planning on keeping it very gray. Instead, we went full black with it. Oopsie daisy. I have little black freckles all over my face from the fallout from that black eyeshadow. I'm going to put on MAC Stone. This is the Satin lipstick stone, the one they have at all times. And Stone lip liner as well. And then this is the Instinct Lipglass Air. Let's just see what this does to the stone. This is a very warm caramelly brown. Not bad. So besides the fact that I completely forgot how the black eyeshadow in this formula behaves, it came out cute, it came out nice, it wasn't what I was planning. I went in with no plan and this is what it gave me, some black eyeshadow fallout freckles and a very Morticia Adams eye look. You could use this for Halloween if you so choose. This was a very efficient that to this episode. I have some other ones on my page. If you liked this video, give it a like. If you liked me, consider subscribing so I can pop up in your feed more often. All the products I used will be down below in the description box as always, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!